Greetings. Hello, Tim, Super Soldier, Braden, and Mystery Man. Never been here this early? Congratulations. Happy to have you. Writing hello to you too. Trying to figure out number 2 and number 3 on the Summoner's Choice. Everyone else has been discovered. Okay, cool. And thank you, Tim, for your presence. You made it here first. Thank you. So, as it says, it isn't technically today, but in a few hours it will be my account's 7-year anniversary. I figured I still don't have all of the points in the Battlegrounds solo event thingy, and I want to give myself a little bit of time to grind those out after I do my rank ups. So we're just a little bit early in terms of the 7-year accountiversary. So I'm lying a little, but not by much, so it's okay. Anyways, it is my account's 7-year anniversary. I did a live stream pertaining to this last year too, and we have some themes, except this time I'm going to be doing a shit ton of rank ups. Also, hello there, Wolverine. I forgot to put the chat in. I knew I was forgetting something. Pardon me there. Hey, Logan. 7 years I've been playing this game for too long. Me too. Good lord. Me too. But yeah, as always, I hoard. I sure do. And it's getting a little bit ridiculous. You know, 92 in the overflow. And I've been doing a lot of rank ups lately as well, so 20 T7B in the overflow. Yeah. And 3 generic AGs. 5 1-2 gems in the overflow. What is wrong with me? All of this. 3 generic 3-4 gems. I am a complete fiend. And I'm sorry. Also, you know, we always stay capped out in terms of our resources. And I figure, well, as I tend to whale deck, no, I hoard. Most of this didn't come from money. Let's save units. Hell yeah. But, where was I going with that? Apologies. Oh, given that I always dump my units at the end of every year for Banquet, cleanse the palette, clean slate, I figure let's use up pretty much all of it. Will it make me uncomfortable? Absolutely. Am I still gonna do it? Hell yeah. Ant-Man is a possible champ to go to rank 4. A reminder, there needs to be other people who share me in my revelry. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what's up. I also have exciting news. This happened off stream because I was impatient, and you never know how the RNG will play out. I have acquired a vamp. It took way too many titans, but I've acquired a vamp. And are we talking about Blade? I mean, I have Blade, but no. We talking about Morbius? No, fuck that guy. I got him. The last champion I was missing from the Titan, and him and Nico are the only ones I don't have duped from the Titan either. You see this Jean Grey that I have, and this Sig that she's at? This is entirely natural. Let's see, the Bastion from the Titan. This is entirely natural. I've opened a lot of Titans trying to get Dracula. And I finally fucking got him. So, vamping it up, hell yeah. Yeah, Entun Dracul intensifies. Logan, you've been playing the game since you were 6? Holy shit. That makes me feel old. But, yeah, finally got him. I can now hoard Titans for when it rolls over, as I have everyone in there, and we're all set. But yeah, it is time for the resource dumping, but also account touring. There's also, I got a few surprises. And rest assured, I did make my decisions on who I would rank up prior, so I don't just sit there going, I don't want to rank up anyone though, as that doesn't necessarily make for good content, and it's stressful. But a lot of this will be, could we mayhaps choose one? It's actually a decent idea. I wouldn't quite say rank 4, but could do a I could do a community picked rank 3. Oh, hey there, Let's Play. How are things with you? But yeah, a lot of this will be a do-over from the previous stream. Hey Josh, nice to see you. But hey, it's what gets done on these accounts. So story content. Everything is, if you still remember, that's a W. Oh yeah, of course. It's not like I have too many people coming around. I remember you. At least your username. I've seen you here before, for sure. Could I tell you things that you've said to me before? Maybe not, but I do recognize you. So all story content. This has always been like this. It was like this last year. And, well, now there's been more story content that's come out that I technically couldn't have done last year. But it's all done. Rank 4 death. No. 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 Fucking hate vision. Sahid. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay, I remember things that you said now. Thank you. He's getting a buff. Yeah, I saw what was in the buff is bad. But yeah, and Sahid, you haven't been... It's not like you showed up a long time ago. Of course I remember. Oh, hey Digital Devil, nice to see you. Hope all is well. I demand the top 5 things everyone in this chat has said immediately. Yes, just the snap of a finger. So yeah, all story content is done. You have Deathless Vision at rank 4. Brayden, your grit and tenacity knows no bounds. Wow. Proud of you. Yeah, story content was always all done. Special quests. I only haven't done normal difficulty in Crucible, so yeah, it's around a month, not long at all. I only haven't done normal difficulty here in case I need revives for something, but yeah, otherwise we're all done with the Crucible. Realm of Legends, of course. Road to Labyrinth, of course. Labyrinth of Legends, of course. Though, a fair amount of players nowadays haven't 100% cleared Labyrinth, which is kind of hard for me to wrap my head around, but hey, here we are. The rewards are completely outdated, so I understand, but hey, it's content, you know? You want to do it. Abyss. I have done a couple of paths. That is new. That was not here last year. I did a couple of paths. The first one was when I went through, I did the mutant Karina challenge to clear Abyss with a mutant. Man, it's very early to be having a yawn attack, so pardon me there if you see me trying to restrain it constantly. Anyways, yeah, the mutant Abyss Karina, where I mained X23, I made her a horseman, and I went through and, you know, was dressed festively for the occasion. And then I did the kind of symbiote Spider-Verse Heroes one, where I used Stealth Spidey a lot, Scorpion, Venom, a rank 1 Sim Supreme, and I think Silk. That went pretty well. That was fun. I got to stealth some stuff. And yeah, Necro, that's been 100% cleared. That's how I got Valiant way back when. I did within a month of it coming out, I 100% cleared it. That took a lot of revives. No units though. And yeah, I got Valiant that way. Eternity of Pain Acceptance, I think I already did everything in here last year. The Grief Incarnate, completely unnecessary just for the title, and so I can see the 100% explored. Makes me feel good. Sahid didn't do a day 3 Valiant speedrun. I watched 2. I haven't progressed on the account. We'll get back to it. We'll resume. Just not right now. Epoch, well, that wasn't here last year, so I did it. It's new and I did it. Bam. There's proof. Wheel of Fate, that wasn't here last year either. I did it. Kabam. Boom. Was the Mausoleum here last year? If not, I did that. 100%. Grandmaster's Gauntlet. I think I already did some weird shit where I went through. Oh wait, the Ordeal wasn't here last year. That's for sure. Watch this. Watch this. I definitely showed this last year, but hey, it's been a while. There's a lot of new people. Might as well. The Gauntlet. Rewards completely outdated, even a year ago. But you want to know what I did? I went through, I think, 4 extra times so I could cover this tile, because you can't do more than one at once. Yeah, cover that tile, cover that tile, cover that tile, and then went here, and you see how you can go in with the keys, and then I went here to just so I could have the quest 100%ed, even though I got no rewards at all. This is who I am, and shooting stars 100%, of course. Then on to the variants. You know, we're ramping up. Back issues. I'm afraid of Wheel of Fate. Mausoleum is from January because that's when Deathless Thanos. Okay, cool. Now with variant, it's pretty straightforward. Well, and let's flip this all to classic. Yep. And let's flip all this to variant. Yep. Explores all of Gauntlet down to every tile in your path. I want the 100%. There's no reason to not have the 100%, and I tend to have revives expiring a lot. I would have done more Karina challenges towards the latter half of this year, but I've just been really fucking lazy, and that's been the problem. And so they've just expired. That's it. We need more variants. Variant 4 might be the most enjoyable content in the game. Is that the one where you had to use different stars? I think that was the reason why they stopped making it so you could sell your champions. I think single-handedly it was that. Yeah, no, variant content's pretty cool. Even if they don't make it hard enough, even if they don't make it like endgame hard, still having a decent addition for less advanced players to get smaller rewards that still work, I think that's a good idea. Hey there, Crimson. Whenever I open See Full Energy, I do a Path of Variant. Okay, fair. 4 was the different rarities one. I see. Very nice. In terms of any permanent content, well, I suppose it goes on to the Karinas. What Karinas I have left. We have smallened them. I have very few remaining to the point where it all fits on one screen, so I have made progress in this regard. I barely have any side quests done. I'm only sitting at 9.3.6 in story quest. Hey, that's pretty good. 2 of these are just complete the objectives. So I have 3 left. I have 2 of the Labyrinth ones. I did the Sabretooth one, well, the Canadian one earlier this year. It was Sabretooth before he got buffed, so that was a little bit of a oopsie on my end, but I didn't know he was getting buffed. It was before then, so the Star-Lord challenge. Yes, indeed, I smallened them. The Star-Lord challenge, and then Karina Challenger's Abyss challenge. That one should be really, really easy. It's just the Labyrinth ones. Pardon again. Good God. Slightly unpleasant, the Labyrinth ones. I'd need to kind of wire my brain for it. But barring that, they're all done. And Crimson, congratulations. So in terms of, yeah, permanent content, that's where we're at. Most things are done. I just need to do Abyss, and I need to do a few Karinas. Barring that, everything is 100%. Everything. Well, actually, barring the normal difficulty of the Act 8 Crucible, because it has revives and I want to save them from when I get, but clearly I can do it. It's not even that, just yeah. Usually at some point in the day, I'll just like keep yawning incessantly for like, yeah, 30 minutes. It's strange. But yeah. So barring the Crucible thing for just so I can have revives ready in case, and even though, I mean, well, just so I can have revives ready. Meanwhile, you know, just in case, I just might need a little more ready at some point, you know? Who knows what could happen, what content they could put out. I need the revives in Crucible, just in case, you know? But I digress. Barring that, barring Abyss 100%, and then 3 Karina challenges, I have 100%ed all of the permanent content in this game, which I'm happy to report that. Maybe this year I can fully swoop in, complete everything, and you know, have that like a well and truly 100% account. That would make me happy. And thank you, Tim. So in terms of that, yes. In terms of titles and whatnot, damn, the stuff's gonna expire soon. In terms of summoner rating, see, it doesn't update quite as well. We're gonna make some gains. But I hit 10 mil recently. I streamed it. Banquet stuff, Rankups. So I hit that. And prestige, the prestige is gonna go up. It's gonna go up a fair bit, but yeah, that's where I'm at. These are the stats. I am proud of those Alliance War MVPs. See, when you look at older accounts, typically the stats are, at least in terms of PvP fights, one, which is funny because I used to grind arena quite aggressively, and yet the stats still don't seem that impressive, which is strange because I play this game a lot, like a lot, and compared to some other people's account statistics, mine are surprisingly small, and I don't quite understand how that's possible. But we're here. That's what's up. In terms of where my prestige is at, champion specifically, is these. The first 3 rows here are all Max Sig, as is X23, as is Bullseye, Deathless She-Hulk, Viv Vision, and Domino. But yes, on to the mementos. Actually, first I will show my mastery setup, my current mastery setup. With the point that they gave us recently from hitting, I think, level 65, I put it in Mystic Dispersion, but I don't have a lot of Mystic champs ranked up, so that's probably a waste. But yeah, as of now, we go about that max limber, always stupefy, always parry, and always 1 point in dexterity. We run the max stand your ground, block proficiency, recovery, willpower, and inequity. Those are all phenomenal masteries. And then max courage, precision, cruelty, despair, and then, you know, some extra thrown into deep wounds because bleeding is fun. The setup that I changed the name to, Vote X23, it's the suicide setup where, yeah, and I also put deep wounds because Vote X23, and you guys did, and she won the vote, and she got buffed, so hell yeah. The only thing is that do passive bleeds get affected by deep wounds? I hope so, but I somehow doubt it, and that makes me sad. Anyways, did anyone see that Kitty Pryde? Yes, she's gonna be, yeah, the 7-star Kitty Pryde in the Platinum track. Surprisingly generous of them. Good lord. I'm not really a fan of Kitty Pryde, but you can't quite knock it, even if she's not your thing. She's obviously very good. And hello there, Tim Mash 1000, welcome back. Old arena grind was horrible. I think my highest streak is 637. Yeah. And then this is the defensive setup that I use in war. Which, oh shit, I got 2 points in that. Let me. Yeah, no, okay, Max Limber MD. Yeah, no, hold on. I got 2 points to put in. How rude. Cruelty definitely wants those. I missed out of first appearance X23. I did get Jane though. I know. I hope they'll let me have the shiny X23 because I was her representative. You think Courage is good mastery for endgame players? Like in BGs, it doesn't matter. If you go down, you already lose. I like Courage because I'm really cheap and I don't like using potions. Better than Glass Cannon, where you just have less health overall. I prefer Courage. Anyways, so then I can switch back to my masteries. Woo. And yes. Now onto the mementos, and I have many. Just trying to sift through all this stuff first before we can start getting to the roster things. Because I got a lot of roster. I got a lot of champions. Most of which are of unimportant rarities, but it matters to me. Because it's my account, so yeah. Anyways. In terms of titles, I love collecting titles. I am a completionist. You can tell based on what I have completed in story and all of the permanent content. Gotta catch them all. I love catching them all. And if that means titles, profile pictures, low-tiered champions, all of it. I like having it all. Makes me happy. Have you tried the Deathless Vision buff? No, I haven't. From what it looks like, it's not that good. Never been a fan of Deathless Vision. He's kind of shit, and it doesn't seem like they made him good. They just made him a little less shit. Which I think they also reduced his maximum damage output, which it already wasn't good, so that's a bit of a questionable decision. But hello there, Noisy Nerves. Bit stingy with the shinies. Yeah, like, I think that if it's their first appearance and you get them that day, then you get the shiny. So the Banquet Box champions, whichever ones you get, they should be shiny. Why would, because it's their first appearance. That's a complete missed opportunity in my opinion. And yes, Tim, hashtag Vol for shiny X23, please. And hi there, Animal Crossing. Walleting for the last 6 meaning crystals I need. Stealth is worth it, for sure. And I prefer Courage, truly a Giga Chad mentality, completely unironically, yes. Oh, hello there, H-Shot. Hari Haran. Nice to see you, hope all is well. But yes, gotta catch them all. I love collecting, it soothes my soul. So, in terms of profile pictures, not that I would want to tell you about it, but there's been a few that I've missed. I don't use units to get them. I mean, I use units to get the stealth one, but this sentimental value. And yeah, it's not like I've collected every single profile picture and every single title since the inception of my account, but I got most of them. I try and block out the ones that I miss because otherwise I would think about it forever because I am just that special. And that is true, work in progress. But yeah, I know that the thumbnail still has this profile picture, the Clairvoyant Spider. That's the one that I had for many years because Clairvoyant, she used to be my primary gal way back when, and you know, is black and it's cool, so I like that. And this was my profile picture for a very, very long time. But then I actually designed one, or designed the concept of it at least. I submitted sketches. I was involved directly. Look, if you gave the concept of make an X23 profile picture to any other female content creator, that would not have been the end result, what you're seeing here. So that's on me. That's on me for sure. Then I made, yeah, so I designed a profile picture, and naturally I'm like, well, I mean, that one's mine, so I'm gonna wear it. And I did. But yes, the Clairvoyant Spider will always be remembered. Any rank ups today? Many. And yeah, Claire was awesome. I used her all the time because I had to. My roster was very small. We should have a way to set some profile pics and titles as our favorites. I agree. Also, hello there, Dark Flame. So we got a lot of stuff. Oh, this is 1 year of the accolades. I am so proud to report that I have every single profile picture of the accolades every year. I believe they started in 2022. I got 2022, 23, 24, and 25. I have all of the profile pictures. And I did some silly things in order to ensure I got them this year too, which was extremely lucrative, but we'll get there. Yep. These are the 2025 accolades, as you can see. Assault 10. Oh, this was presumably 2024's. They look similar. All of 2024 and 2025. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. And then the other ones, they were like little colored badges. Wait. No, wait, these were 2023. I'm sorry. Yeah, these are 2023. The ones that say 2025, and these are 2024 and the 2022 ones. But first we'll just do a little scroll. Oh shit. It's a cool Zemo profile picture. No wait, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Anyways. Yes. We're taking a tour. The other women's event profile photos, I believe, not the Medusa one, sorry. This one, Invisible Woman by Allison Edits. This Squirrel Girl, Cat Murdoch. Jubilee, Dragon. Rogue, Kabam Riri. Morningstar, Misty K. Proxima Midnight, Royal Marcelin. And yours truly. I'm the only one with the hero character who had an edgy profile picture, and I think that matches me perfectly. But yes, got more these badges, bunch of these were the 2022 accolades. Rank 4 Joaquin, don't say such filth on my live streams. And hi there, GSN. Hope all is well. My profile pic is Cap Sam from his movie. Sam. And Tim used to take things in Battlegrounds with Claire. I used to, not in Battlegrounds, but I used to have to fight things with Claire. Oh, the Proxima one? Yeah, I mean, I have sentimental value towards my own, because of course I do, and I genuinely do believe that it is very fucking cool. But the Proxima one, yeah, that's, ignoring my own, that's my favorite. It's really, really cool. Hey, Swiss Beats, nice to see you. Hope all is well. Sam? We've all heard about Baron Zemo, but what about Baron Emo? Man, if I do this, you can just see the Skrillex jokes already coming in. But yeah. All this, all that. It's a lot of profile pictures, man. That's a lot of profile pictures. I mean, it's 7 years worth, and I've collected most of them. Oh, Stealth Spidey. When will it end? This is easily, yeah, like over 90% of all profile photos that have come out within the last 7 years. Over 90%. So there's a lot, and then of course just all the champions that you have. Then, regarding the titles, my profile pic is the Medusa one because she's objectively the best champion in the whole game. Well, guess what, GSN? Stick around, please, because I think that you will be happy to see one of the things that will occur on this stream. Now, regarding titles, I would also say this is over 90% of the titles that have come out within the last 7 years. I have four Legends titles, which they made, they started making those quite available, which on one hand is useful. I did, what was it? This was how I got my Legends badge. Completed all of the 10th anniversary Karina's Conduit for Revenge. Oh wait. 2023. It was either one of those. I did it through Incursions. It might have been Danger Room. Might have been that one. Either way, it was an Incursion thing. That's how I got my title. And then this one, oh man, I got a good poker hand, so that makes me legendary. Oh. I do feel that it should be a little more exclusive. It should some kind of achievement that one acquires in the game. You know, you do something good, so you get the legend badge. But hey, who the hell am I? And that's fair, Digital Devil. I understand and I appreciate that. But yeah, and they started making the yellow titles A lot more common. Good why are there so many? What the fuck? That's a lot. Oh. So what I was saying about getting the accolades this year, I wanted to make sure I could get all of the profile photos. So yeah, you know, I got a few accounts that I don't really use. Like, say I did something with them many years ago, and then they're just kind of in the dust. I have a lot of email accounts, so I have a good chunk of MCOC accounts, but I just, yeah, I don't use some of them. Anyways, so I started logging into those again just to get the accolades from logging in to ensure I could get the profile photos. And what ended up happening, I didn't even need to do it on as many accounts as I did, which it wasn't anything crazy, by the way. I mean, I have my main, which doesn't count, but people from my alliance were sending me accolades. And then I have Vol but Fast and Vol but Faster. And then, you know, those are the ones that are in use. And then I had the original Vol but Fast, which I did back at the end of 2022. I've had to since change the name on it, but yep. Then the first mini account that I ever made, way back when. And then there's one more. So I was getting all the accolades across all those accounts and to send them over to mine. And I kind of miscalculated because not only did I have enough to end up getting all of the profile pictures, I had enough to get all of the titles. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The ones that I got authentically were Top Tier Tactician and Greatest Glow Up, I believe. Those are the ones that other people just gave me enough to where I could get the titles for it, which, you know, thank you. Yeah. Do you know Joaquin can manipulate the AI? That's nice. So I'm not the only one who accoladed myself with minis. GSN, it seems like we have a few things in common. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what my first yellow title was. I would probably have to check my last year stream in order to do that. But oh my god, Ancient One. I forget which one is Danger Room Expert. Oh, different thing. Which one is the 7-year one? But hey, here we are. They stopped making the blue titles, it feels like. Or they don't make them anywhere near as much. Whoever's hitting the hearts, you're sweet, thank you. So yeah, no, there's a surprising lack of blue titles. Yeah, I admittedly forget. And then, yeah, there's a lot of these brown ones. Where is Ashamed and Incompetent? AS, key A, RS. Where's Ashamed and Incompetent? Oh, it might be a gray one. Breaker of Thrones. Now that's a well-earned top. I got that. I got that one way back when, and I definitely repped it for a while. But yes, there's this. All of these. Yeah, I like Ashamed and Incompetent. I wore that one for a while. But hold on. This one right here. Hit them until they die. To commemorate collaboration for Women's History Month with special thanks to yours truly, courtesy of Volatility. Oh, I'm in the game! I'm in the game! I broke the throne before it was easy. Okay, see, that shouldn't have been before 2025. That should have been before, like, 2023. Because they nerfed it before. They made it a lot easier then. Like, But that's my, you know, that's my pride getting in the way. Mine hubris. So there's that. All of these. Marauder, Malharar. Oh shit. I have a lot of titles. Let me find the other one. The one that I'm actually repping. Which, you see, it's a similar thing where I used to wear other titles. There was no one that I had for an extremely long time, unlike the Clairvoyant Spider profile picture. But I... Wait, well fed and overjoyed. But it's now... It's now... I mean, I'm here, so I must wear it. I must wear it with pride. X23andMe, to commemorate collaboration for Women's History Month, with special thanks to Vol-iversary. Digital Devil, I am associated with it because I came up with the title name. I came up with X23andMe and hit them until they die. I made those. I was in charge of coming up with a couple titles pertaining to either my champion or the one where you put in the promo code. Each creator within the women's event last year was responsible for doing that with their own champion, their own chosen champion, and those were mine. X23andMe is the one that they gave to you in-game, and then hit them until they die was the one you would get if you put in the promo code. So, yeah, obviously X23andMe is pretty on the nose as to how that relates to X23. And then hit them until they die isn't necessarily related, but it's an approach one has in-game. Many summoners, you may not know what to do in the fight, may not matter, or there may not be any type of interactions you can capitalize on, and you simply hit them until they die. If they do it again this year, can you rep Proxima? I mean, Proxima was there last year. She just didn't win. I mean, shit. I'll rep anyone. I don't mind. Either Heights to Butt, nice to see you. Proxima would be cool, but they need to figure out how to... Her damage gets capped in content where she's useful. Also, yeah, use code VOL for sure. For what it's worth, I do not have a code. I am not in the CCP. Maybe someday they want me in there. I'll get back to them at some point on that. But yeah, I don't have a code. I want a title of never read the nodes. They should make that. They should really make that. But yeah, I don't believe they're doing another champion rework vote for the women's event next year. I mean, obviously, I don't know, but... And yeah, but I'd be happy to rep anyone. I'm happy to be here. Whatever's wanted, I shall provide. Anyways, Ashamed and Incompetent. I love this title. I fucking love this title. Justice for Vol. Vol, but rogue. I got 17.5 bars. Oh, she would be great for Coliseum, wouldn't she, Brayden? Shit. No, that's very fair. But yeah, then lots of these. The titles they tend to make are pretty nice, but they don't make the gray ones anymore. Look at that! Look at how few gray ones there are. All things considered, because those are supposed to be the most common. Meanwhile, they definitely have more of these. It's like inflation has occurred with... Look at this shit. Inflation has occurred with the titles. Now uncommon ones are the most common, and they're making yellow ones just everywhere. Like, come on, don't do that. What's amazing hair for? Oh, Paviter. Yeah, I got that just recently because of the units for Banquet. How do you feel about Strange's rework? I haven't really looked into it. His animations look real cool. It frustrates me how any new Mystic, they have to change how Mystic Dispersion works, and usually not in the champion's favor, but I'm also not educated enough on the matter to say for sure that it hinders him. But based on principle, it's just a little eh. But either way, I'm just here. Just made Valiant, so I would like the title of World's Worst Valiant Player, or somehow I made it. Nice. Just give him the Scorpion and crave it. Oh, he'd be too good. He would be way too good. They would nerf the ever-loving shit out of that. But, Yes, those are my mementos. In terms of that, my alliance. My alliance created in 2016. I mean, I'm not the leader of it, but you get my point. It gives them MD 505 and base kit. Oh. Oh. Oh, not bad. Oh. Yeah. MK, my leader, repping both the hit them until they die and the X23 profile picture. He managed to get X23 from the banquet and he took her to rank 4 6200, which is very sweet. And then, yeah, Slow Rap, regular viewer of the live streams, friend of the channel. Slime shows up too. Both of them came from my channel, as did Bama, as did Live Edits, who is here very often, as is Wolverine. Adam's been showing up lately. That's him. Hot Chocolate Guy, I think, is our most recent join, and he also came from my channel. Yeah, been a phenomenal contributor. And yeah, that seems to be it. I know sometimes Ronnie and David have shown up. But yeah, so XCOM represent. Woo! Yes, indeed, Tim. XCOM supremacy. And oh my god, Big Wheel. Haven't found a BG's use for outside of X23, but Kingpins are only being put on attack right now. Okay. Man. Whoever's hitting that hard, is your finger getting tired? I appreciate the effort. Proud of you. Outside of Bullseye. Okay, cool. Trying to think of anything else to show regarding inventory. I mean, alloys are alloys. Nothing really interesting there. Nothing really interesting here. Catalysts, I showed what's up. Logan, gotta love how mystics and mutants are always getting buffer added to the track. Yeah. Tier 6. Oh, where did all that come from? Why am I missing what? Huh. What happened there? That's strange. Oh well. Yeah, not much interesting with Catalyst. I have the Steve ones though. Cool. ISO, nothing interesting here. Health and energy. What, do I have anything old? Am I... lesser love juice. Love, but only a little. And then big love. Holy shit. Yeah. Boosts. Do I still have those ones from Act 6? Yes, I do. This was back before. Yeah. It's a collaborative effort of many fingers. Can meet any day in war. We are at the same points, just 20 points difference. I see. Takes little to no effort tapping the hearts, actually. Oh, either way, I appreciate it. Not all efforts need to be large in order to matter. But yeah, back before the first Act 6 nerf, these boosts were necessary in order to get through some of the paths. They were terrible in 6.3. So I have those. And just, yeah, those are the only memento-based ones. Other? Well, you cast a vote for Ghost Rider to be reworked. Summoner Fest stuff. Battle Realm Brawl stuff. I went there. What is this? Oh, definitely, huh? I mean, either way, you can see what I have. I got these. Some things. Do they still have the... Yes! The buff randomizers. This was from so long ago. Holy shit. Yeah, many years ago. I remember. And... yeah. So that, and then champion items. You know, you got some Deathless Sigs. I had a lot of AGs. Good lord. I actually appreciate the people joining in on the tapping because I was doing it for myself for a good 5 minutes. Aw. Thank you! Wait, where are these particular rank up gems? Also, don't worry, we'll get to more interesting stuff soon. I just, you know, gotta cover all my bases. I can only do this once a year, so gotta make it count. These you get these from variant. Used to increase the rank of a 5-star champion before the end of 2017 from 3 to 4. Can be used on champions max level. So these were old. I think a lot of the other very specific rank up gems from variants I used up. And then I just have a lot of hoarding. These are relevant. These will get put to use. Stellar Lord actually looks comparable to Kate Bishop. Ooh. And they recently started putting in, you know, relic Sigstones, relic AGs, holy shit, all of that. Yeah. And then I think probably, how long is this going to be? Long? Shorter than my normal streams, but still longer than most people's. Anyways. Regarding crystals, I have a lot of solo shards. Never really need to do anything with them. I just save these in case I need some small boosts. And sometimes I open these to get Sigstones. Oh, hello there, Stefan. Hope all is well. Gotta scoot home now. I'm gonna miss the rank ups. It's okay, Logan. The playback will always be here. Yeah, but thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, got a lot of solo shards. In terms of these. Okay, I did say this in a live stream, but I used to have like over 2 million. I think before that I had way more. I tried to get a Spider-Woman out of a featured crystal, a featured 5-star, and it took I think it took like actually 69 crystals to get 5-star Spider-Woman from an earlier featured, and then Dracula. I wanted 5-star Dracula. It took over 100 5-star featured crystals to get him. I think it was something like 108. I was scared I was going to run out of shards. But I got that asshole, and it worked out. So now I don't have as many 5-star shards. Sad face. But yeah, and I can now start saving my Titans because I finally got that asshole again from the Titan crystal. He really likes holding out on me. Probably because I shit talk him so much, but anyways. I always save class 4-star crystals in case I need specific ISO because it better isolates it. Instead of being a 1 in 6 chance, it's a 1 in 2 to get the class that you want. Not especially relevant nowadays with the Glory Story giving you ISO and most content just giving you the big ISO bricks. To the point where it's almost an issue because they don't really give you the small ISOs anymore, which makes capping out the levels like trickier. Either way though, I save those. They don't give out many 4-star shards either, because I haven't been able to get more of these in a very long time. I used to be able to kind of top up on these pretty often, but not so much now. Once again, sad face. I do hoard the lesser relic stuff just because the relic ISO would expire, so I just kind of keep it. But I don't hoard. I mean, I hoarded 7 stars. I hoarded 7 stars for that basic pool change. But barring that, nah, like I opened 7 stars. I opened 6 stars in hopes of getting new champions or max sig crystals for the extra 7-star shards. I open all of that. Hoard the 4 stars for ISO. I don't hoard 3 stars, don't hoard PHCs or any of these. There's no reason for it. It doesn't benefit me. Oh, hi there, Robert. Hope all is well. Drac is surprisingly not that bad for solo raids. What hack do you put on him? I don't know. And then there aren't many memento crystals I have nowadays, specifically because of the crystal cleanup event, which, oh wait. I placed way higher than top 10% for the crystal opening one. Vol, do you have any idea how many people would actually want the problem of not having Dracula? I'm sorry, I know you love him. It's an understandable perspective for everyone to have. In an alternate universe, I would absolutely have the same perspective, but this is this universe and I do not. So, yeah. But rest assured, I'm not saying that he's any Kashala or anything like that, but I'm allowed to like him and want him and rank him up. not every champion needs to be Kushala. Not every champion needs to be Onslaught. This game is about fun. And getting Dracula and ranking him up is fun for me. So yeah, but community carry, the crystal cleanup event, I opened so many crystals for that because I am a freak and I'm a hoarder. And I placed, I think in the top 300, something like that. I think I placed around the top 300 or in the 300s. Either way, it was kind of fucking crazy. So I don't have a lot of the older crystals that they don't give anymore. And the ones that I hoard, it's for a specific reason. If it doesn't bring me use, I just, don't do anything with it. But the stuff that would go in my overflow and I then have to sell, I hold on to for that reason. And okay, vicious, placebo, and punishment. Yeah, I tend to always use punishment. It's just the easiest one. But yeah, so obviously the 4-hour crystals for potions and revives. I have potions and revives expiring out the ass constantly, so I don't need to open these. This is recent. I started picking these from the daily event. These are one of the older crystals. I just hold on to these. Originally, it was a matter of, just in case, but now it's like, they don't give these anymore. And I have them. Hell yeah. T5 and T6cc, just in case. T3cc. Oh man, I opened up all of these, and I kind of regret that. I opened up all the T3cc's for the Crystal Cleanup event, because now they don't really give out T3cc much, and there are times where I just run out of them, and that makes me sad. They don't give them out much anymore. It makes me sad. T4cc is pretty abundant. This is the other older crystal that they do not give out anymore, and I've held on to for an extremely long time just for the sentimental value of it all. The Greater Glory crystals that give T4cc fragments. I got 50. Again, T4 fragment things, just in case. And then these are stupid. I don't need them. I don't use them. These are stupid. I don't need them. I don't use them. But they only occupy like one slot. They're right at the bottom, and I don't need to go to the bottom, so they don't get in the way. My reasoning for having these is just because I don't want to have to constantly be opening them and selling them. Like, it's just a pain in the ass to make sure I have none of these in my crystal inventory. Does that make sense? I hope. Now, onto the roster. But first, Braden, I just need the Frank, then I'm done with Titan, so I can save for Doc Strange, JJJ, and Blue Marvel. In digital level, I mean, I don't disagree. I played suboptimal champions other people don't like that much. Yeah. Oh, I'm a filthy liar. Wait, hold on. In terms of overall ranking in my country, Canada, I am 231. Which, damn, I think Adam has usurped me because he's also Canadian. He's the only other Canadian in XCOM. Somewhat recent join. He's been great. But yeah, he was like right next to me, and oftentimes Mystery Man, viewer of the channel and my live streams and everything like that, he's often here too. I have screenshots of like us three being right together, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, does it show me greatest rating for global? Does it do that? Okay, 6,813. Hey, we do what we can. I'm not no whale, and I don't have those super duper old accounts. You know, there's some people where they have all 4 stars maxed out, and it's like, damn, max rank, max level, crazy. I'm not quite at that point, but I still have a rather robust lower end of my roster, just not that of the super duper veterans. Also, damn, Magus is almost out of the top 100. Never thought I'd see that. Mystery Man, you're 235 right now? Damn, you guys usurped me. Oh, wait, no. Okay, you're behind. I think Adam's above. But, yeah, and then strongest team, global. Damn, we're low. I don't know how you're supposed to increase this. I don't understand it, truth be told. If a region is a little better, probably not. No, it isn't. Okay, cool. And legends. I got none. And I got none. Brutal DLX. Damn. What's D-stop? Yeah. What a relic of the past. Oh, hi there, Nareesh. I'm doing pretty well. What about you? Thank you for stopping by. Brutal DLX. Yeah, crazy dedicated player. Good stuff. Crazy how the game evolves to where that's like that account looks pathetic. Meanwhile, it was top of the top for the longest time. Okay, now I'm not a filthy liar anymore roster. How are you supposed to increase it? Money. Yeah. Okay, roster time. Hi, Morgan. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. Roster time. I have every single 1 star. Upgrading all my 3 stars and rank 4 stars. Currently, I have only 90 rank 5 4 stars. That's still pretty good. 57 max 5 stars. My rating is 7.6 mil. No. That's quite solid. But yeah, I have every single 1 star, including Speeve and including Classic Ultron. They gave those out. I didn't have Deadpool for the longest time, but I think one time they had him for like $5 or something, and I was like, okay, yeah. I like gotta catch them all. $5 Deadpool, okay, man. Whatever. What was your rank in Banquet? I was in, I think, the 6 to 10% one. Something like that. I got around 45k points. And in the Alliance Banquet, I think we were like around 130th. We had some people put a lot of points in. Crazy stuff. The player who contributed the most, I think, had well over 300,000 points. Crazy. And I believe he placed 226. So he got a rank 5. Took up Carolina. Shout outs to Louis. Oh yeah, I didn't mention Louis. He shows up to the live streams pretty often. Yeah, sorry about that, Louis. Anyways, got all the 1 stars. I used to spend units on the 1-star crystals that you can see in the store to like try and get all of them because I was missing a few for a while, and the RNG was not really nice to me. I would spend units on those. I would also spend a lot of my units on 2-star crystals to try and get new 2 stars, which a part of my soul perishes because I don't do that anymore, but I know that it would harm my account's progress. So like I just pretend that I can't do it. The realm event was brutal, 2 to 3% occupied, like 40k points, so I missed out. The realm event? 2 to 3% occupied, 40k points. See, I got 45k and I still placed in like the 5 to 10% bracket or whatever one it was, so I think I might be misunderstanding something. Narish, you're excited for this stream? High hopes for Stellar Star-Lord, very nice. Now for 2 stars, I recently got more from the arena. Them making the 2-star crystals nexuses is one of the best decisions ever. I fucking love that. And I got all of them, all of the champions that were in that crystal other than Paviter. I got all of them. All of them. Fuck yeah. Anyways, sorry. So I have 274 2 stars, which means I am missing 55, which, you know, there's some people, the fintechs of the MCOC world, who have basically all of them. I'm incredibly jealous. But 274 is still a good amount. Out of all those, 260 are maxed. You know, we've gotten more recently with those little symbiote or sentinel bots from the minion crystals. So, yeah, you know, there's still some I gotta work on there. Yeah, and then new ones I got from those nexuses. So 2 to 3% rage from 60k to 100. Yeah, no. Missed out on top 1% by like 18k, which is a fair bit. Yeah, I did around 45k and placed, yeah, placed pretty low, all things considered. But yeah, new champs. We'll sort those boys out. But it's been a very long time since having basically all of my 2 stars maxed out. Not all max sig. A lot of them max sig, but not all. In terms of 3 stars. If your account is 7 years old, means you started in 2019. Yes, I started January 6th in 2019. Max out my boy Joaquin. Ugh. So it's also been a fair bit since I've had almost all of the 3 stars ranked up. Again, you get an influx of new ones. So however many are maxed, yeah, I'm missing 6. 6 aren't maxed, and I do need to get some of their SIGs up as well, admittedly. But in terms of the ones that I do not have. It's basically, for some reason, I don't have Absorbing Man. for some reason. And then the new champions that I know I should be trying to get them in arena for the 3 and 4 stars. I used to do that a little bit, but it's like, you know, we try our best. I just kind of burnt out on the game, to be honest. It's just a little too much MCOC going on, but we do what we can, and I still play. So yeah. But yeah, I have basically all the 3 stars, and they're all max rank, max level, barring 6. Now as for 4 stars, the 4 stars have made some gains. 4 stars have made some gains. I think also, to clarify, my first ever 3-star was Sabretooth. So, boom, there you go. My first ever 4-star was the Hood. Now, 4-star roster has made some gains. They've been giving out Ascension Dust like candy, and that makes me happy. So I've been ascending a lot of them, and I've been trying to more actively get them to rank 5. I still have quite a ways to go, but given that I already have my 2 stars sorted out and my 3 stars sorted out, you know, we can start focusing on the 4 stars. So I have 289, which means I am missing 14. Most of the new champions, then for some reason, Kate Bishop. Gentle's been out long enough to where it's kind of weird that I don't have him by now, and either the inaccessibles or the new ones, which is Dark Phoenix in the basic pool or something. Why the fuck is she there? Anyways, yeah, I've kind of been slacking with getting the new 4 stars. Maybe I'll get back into that at some point. Who knows? But yeah, in terms of rank 5s, I have 85. So GSN, you have more than me. Got 85. I have 7 rank 4s, 9 rank 3s, 17 rank 2s, and then 171 rank 1s, which, yeah, you know, and the rank 5s that I have, we'll go by class. Then real that, congrats on your account anniversary. Thank you! In terms of the sciences, I believe my the first one here was Void. Void was my first science rank up, I believe, because a lot of these champions didn't come out when I was playing. Close to maxing out the 210 at rank 5. Oh, stop! That's incredible. I love that. My first 3-star was Howard from the Egg. First 4-star Nightcrawler from a PHC, and then X23 for my first 4-star Crystal in the same night. Ooh. First 5-star was Spider-Man pre-buff, and first 6 was Korn. So, yeah, Void was my first here. Skill. My first was Blade. Then it was Killmonger. J-Stun, the heart wants what the heart wants, and I'm doing it. If one were to go back to my 6-year account anniversary, account anniversary live stream, yeah, a lot of these are new rank ups. But hey, you know, we gotta get the spider in there. Mutant, I actually didn't have any mutant 4 stars at rank 5 for a very long time. Obviously started getting them by the time my account properly blossomed, but the first one was Wolverine, but he came pretty damn late. I will enjoy the level of outrage for that Dracula rank up. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, Wolverine came pretty early. Well, he came late in terms of my early 4-star rank 5s. My Cosmic, Medusa. It was Medusa. It was Medusa. And then it might have been either Venom or Hyperion. Probably not Hyperion, actually. Yeah. No, I think it might have been a Hyperion. It's been a while. Don't have my first rank 4 stars. They got purged from the... Oh, I see. Tragic. Tech. Stark Spidey. He was my first 4-star rank 5, actually. I think he was my first, Medusa was my second, and Blade was my third. Stark Spidey was the champion that got me uncollected. And yeah, I have quite an affinity for him for that reason. I don't use him much nowadays. But yeah, no. Stark Spidey, yeah, holds quite a place. in my little soul. And I did Darkhawk was another really early one. Darkhawk, Ghost. Those were the first ones in the tech class. I know for sure Tim is an avid Dracula believer. He makes it work. Hell yeah. Hi there, LK. It's going pretty well. What about you? As for mystics, I think my first mystic rank 5 was Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch. Guillotine came really early too. Symbiote Supreme was Symbiote Supreme, that was the first 4-star that I grinded for in Arena. And I I was like setting alarms in the night, trying to get him. I put up so many points. I got him, I placed really high, and then I never used him. I never used him. So that was a bit of a silly decision on my end, but hey, we do what we do. Yeah. And just taking a peek here. In terms of Ascensions, see, I had way fewer a year ago. You gonna vote for Spider-Man? I have no clue. I don't really, I know nothing about Marvel, so I just kind of pick whatever looks cool, and am happy when other people are happy, because I guess that's how empathy works or something. But yeah, in terms of the Ascended Champions, I did Medusa, Quake, Sabretooth, and Star-Lord for the purpose of the Labyrinth Karina challenges. But obviously I would have done Medusa and Quake anyways. The others though, not so much. And then you just start ascending your favorites or champions who could be useful. When I was doing those little 4-star Battlegrounds tournaments, I was, investing in my 4-star roster, not money-wise, but you get my point. Focusing on it and trying to, get some good champs in there, ones who were effective, and that's why I have, a good chunk ascended. Is Nimrod worthy to rank 4? Like future Ant-Man, Nimrod, Stark, Spidey, whom would you rank 4? Fant-Man's the best of the 3. Nimrod needs his dupe desperately. I don't think he's a good champion without it, but when he gets it, he becomes very good. Stark Spidey's obviously awesome too, but in terms of who will get the most done for you, Fant is really damn good. Also, he's the only one of the 3 whose dupe in the Sig ability does not affect his damage in the slightest. Nimrod and Stark Spidey's damage output is considerably lower when they are unawakened and low Sig. Fant-Man is, one of the best tech champions out there. Just full stop. Now on to the 5 stars. I have 296, which means I'm missing 9. Leader's the weirdest one that I don't have, I suppose. The other ones are exclusive. So I just missing Leader. I'm missing Leader a lot for some reason, but hey, there he is. Look at him go. Who did you pick from the selector at the end of Banquet? Spidey 2099. I love Quake too, Nareesh. Hell yeah. So far of all the 6 confirmed champs, the only boring one seems to be Yondu Nebula. Are we talking about the Stellar Forge? What? Oh, the vote champs. Okay, understood. I agree, Nareesh. I love Quake. Quake. Whew. Yeah, man. But my first 5-star, believe it or not, was OG Cap. He was my first 5-star, my 10th 5-star, and then I just kept pulling him. I kept pulling him a lot. He only got ranked this high because he was my first 5-star. I didn't really have any others. My first 5-star was Captain America. My second one was Drax. I forget my third one. I think it was Kamala Khan. I did not have good luck. I did not have good luck. So yeah, the Captain America, the Drax, and the Kamala Khan. Wait, let's see. Drax, he's ranked 2, and so is Kamala, because Yeah, they were like the only ones I had for a while. And then I lucked out and got Archangel. But yeah, I kept pulling OG Cap, ridiculously so. Josh, all of my 1, 2, and 3-star champions are max. Been working on my 4-star champs for over a year, 194 with 104 to finish. Very nice. And yeah, I do not have 4-star Punisher or Iron Fist. I have the 6-star Immortal Iron Fist though, some way, somehow. Anyways. Yeah, I don't rank up 5 stars much nowadays. I had to take a lot to rank 2 and rank 3 because of the Act 6 nerf and reward buff where they sent that all out and it had like so many T1As and all of that, all of those lower level catalysts. So I was like, I don't want to just sell all of them because I already have enough gold. So I'm just gonna rank them. Skip 5 stars when I came back to the game a couple years ago. Don't have a single one max. It's a shame the game has no use for them other than variant. Yeah, within that, I recently had to take a lot up to rank 2 and rank 3 because of what I just explained. So I have 178 at rank 1, 32 at rank 2, 20 at rank 3, 12 at rank 4, and 54 at rank 5. What? OG Cap? Why? I just explained. And I also did take some both to rank 3 for those Battlegrounds tournaments that I did a couple of times. That's why Carolina's there. That's why Nico's there. That's why I opened so many Spider-Woman crystals. That's why Britain's at rank 3. That's why Bullseye's at rank 3. That's why Destroyer's at rank 3. All of that. Why Nefaria's at rank 3 too. I believe they're max sig. Bullseye isn't, but yeah. Yeah, that was for a purpose. For the longest time, I had very, like, I would just kind of have 5-star rank 5s and that was it. But hey, we're expanding. Within the 5 stars, yeah, within the 5 stars, 5-star rank 5. My first science one was Quake. Obvious reasons. Love me some Quake. Within skill, the first one was Blade. Within mutant, it was Archangel. Within cosmic, it was Corvus. Tech was Guillotine 2099. And Mystic was good old Claire. Clairvoyant was my first 5-star rank 5. Archangel was my second. And yeah, I mean, I listed the other ones, not necessarily in any particular order. I used to run Suicides. Which is why Omega Red was a very, very early rank up for me. As was Guillotine, like I said. As was Corvus, like I said. Ghost was pretty early too, for that reason. I had that quintessential typical suicide roster. Namor was pretty early too. I loved using Quake. I mean, she is my gal. And yeah. Some of the newer ones would be Dracula, obviously, Stealth, because I got the 6-star. Don't need the 5-star when you have the 6-star. X-23, because, hey, solidarity. Ronin was pretty recent, I think. Not super long ago, at least. I took up Yellow Jacket for one of the Karina challenges. That was something. Thanos was a trophy. I don't know if I had him up last year. Yeah, barring that, this is what's up. I went more into detail regarding my 5 stars and my, you know, the ones who kind of, the champions of each one who carried me through in last year's account tour. He has buff set now. If you didn't like him before, you're probably not going to like him now. And Narish, I have Tech AG 400 generic SIGs. Okay, I see. But yeah, in terms of the 4-star that helped me the most, it was Stark Spidey. Medusa was there too. Very, very useful. I also quite liked using Blade. 5 stars, Claire, Archangel. Guillotine 2099, Quake. Suppose Blade 2. Corvus and Omega Red, and Ghost wasn't really the biggest. I used them a ton, but in hindsight, I wasn't that big of a fan of them. And oh, Magic. Magic was a pretty early rank up of mine. Not gonna be able to make it most of the streams. That's alright. Yeah. Please sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a nice rest of your night. And yeah, I remember ascending the Claire last stream. Last year's stream for the 6-year account anniversary. But yeah, they gave a lot more ascension dust, so now we have all the 5 stars. I don't think we need to sort by rank. We can just go ascended. And not too many. I prefer putting that into 4 stars. What sig is your Hyperion? Oh god. What sig is that asshole? Oh wait, I don't think I have him ranked up. Oh wait. A natural sig 100. Oh, hi there. The real Kukachu. What's up? We're doing an account tour. What's up with you? That is true, Braden. I remember using an Awakening gem on Thing for Prestige, and then I never took him to rank 5. Also, this Sentinel here, unduped, took him to rank 4, and he was like the only champion I used in Variant 3, which was, I think, the Tech one or the XL one, and those fights took forever, but hey, we're here. I used to do a lot of crazy stuff in the game, stuff that I can't really replicate now. Crazy stuff, especially with like arena habits and whatnot. You just had to make it work. That's why I happen to be quite proficient with Guillotine 2099, because I just had to use her everywhere. Whenever I end up whipping out Gilly for a more modern challenge or reason why you would use her, the muscle memory is equipped. I used to Quake absolutely everything. I would Quake, Stun Immune, Wolverine Weapon X's, the Alliance War Defensive Tactics Stubborn, the one that everyone hated the most many years ago, where every time you dexed, they would get indestructible. That is not Magic Thief in Ex Magica. It is completely different, but functions similarly. I would try and Quake that, and I would just like parry and hit them right before the concussion like would expire and they'd take the damage, and didn't necessarily go well, but I would do it. I'd Quake everything. I soloed Labyrinth of Legends fights with her. Quake was my gal. I still bring her out on occasion. I soloed Crucible fights with her. Act 8 Crucible, I used her on, I used her against the Ebony Maw, and I soloed it. The Act 7 Crucible, I used her on MODOK, and it took like 1 revive or something. Yeah, it took 1 revive. And yeah, I use her whenever I get the chance, because she's my girl. Has been emptying the BG store 5-star 6 stones, aiming to max them out. Yep, nowadays I get all of those too. Are you going over who you plan to rank 5 when you get to 7 stars? I can do that, I suppose. I can do that. But yeah, that's what's up with my 5 stars. I'm being much less thorough than I was in last year's one, but it's just we got more to go over, and we also have rank ups. So pardon me there. If you're particularly curious about my account's history, then you can always check that. Check that live stream. It's basically a year ago from today. Thumbnail is extremely similar, if that interests you. Just feel inclined to make that one known, because I'm not being anywhere near as thorough. So yes, unknown 6 stars, 15. I finally got Dr. Octopus and Kamala Khan, so I was able to do those Karina challenges. Fuck yeah. I've been wanting them for a very long time. Now I'm not missing anyone relevant. And as for 6 stars, I have 144 rank 1s, 22 rank 2s, 68 rank 3s, 18 rank 4s, and 45 rank 5s, which would give me, yeah, like 153 6 stars that I have ranked up at all, which then leaves 144 that I haven't ranked at all. So more than half of my 6 stars have been ranked to some capacity. My first 6-star was Red Magneto, but where's he at? But before the buff, so he was ass. It was a terrible pull. Oh, hi there, Hassan. It was great meeting you in Vancouver. The light, medium tip for Mixed Master was ridiculously helpful, of course. I'm trying to, yeah. Light, medium, light. Shit. I know what you're talking about. I remember that interaction. I'm just kind of, I don't know what's happening there, but it's not working. Yeah, so he was shit back then. He was also my first rank 3. He was who got me Thronebreaker. So hell yeah. And then both my second and my third 6 stars was this gent here, the Spider. There's a reason why I have such an affinity for him, because he was one of the champions that I had to use all of the time. Again, if you go back to last year's account tour stream, I did show a photo of what my roster looked like at the time of becoming, at the time of clearing Act 6, initial clearing, where I had like maybe 5-star rank 5s or something like that. But the Stealth Spidey, he was there too. He was there too. I used him everywhere because he's great. Awesome stuff. And yeah. And then there was more. Ginger Ray. Oh, Cantona. Cantona, are you here? Greetings, if so. Thank you for stopping by and bringing folks. Much appreciated. Want him as a 7-star because of who he is as a Marvel character. His kit prevents that from happening. I guess Kitty and Hulkling just made it through. I see. As of that, 45, rank 5's Magneto, I mean. Yeah, I think it'll be a while before Magneto shows up. Kingpin or Hyperion or Serpent, Carolina, which is better to rank up. Oh, mayhaps Perchance and Cyphossi. What? We got multiple raids going on. Greetings all. Vasan, are you looking for an attacker, a defender, or a dual threat? Relevant question. Such a big community, I know, right? Also greetings, hope all is well. So, my first 6-star rank 2 was Stealth Spidey. My first 6-star rank 3 was Red Magneto. My first 6-star rank 4, I think it was Hercules. Oh, hi there, Amit. I think it was Hercules, as was my first rank 5. But it might have... Stealth Spidey, like, I always had him... Second... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I'll catch you later. Yes, catch you later too, Sahid. Hi there, I'm the Storm. My first 6-star rank 4 was Dr. Doom. Double raid, I know, right? My first was Doom. This motherfucker, I've gone on this tangent many a time, but it's been a while. I'll abridge it though, because, yeah. Dr. Doom evaded me for the longest time, even the 5-star. Every 5-star crystal that had an increased chance of getting Doom, I would open the shit out of those. And I didn't get him. I was hardcore hunting for him for well over a year, almost 2. And then once I finally got the 5-star, 5-stars were kind of getting phased out. And then I was thinking, damn, 6-star Dr. Doom, I really want that. But hey, maybe eventually. But then Paragon came out, and then, so you needed a certain amount of 6-star rank 4s, I believe it was 3, in order to get the title. And then, upon doing some story content, I got a Mystic 3 to 4 gem. And I was not going to use that on Tigra because I was, and still am, bad at using Tigra. And I was like, that Mystic 3 to 4 gem will only go to Doom, but I don't have Doom. So I was like, shit. And then I learned that there was a Dr. Doom basic arena. Hi there, K-Manu. What's up? I learned that there was a Dr. Doom basic arena incoming. And I thought, that Mystic Gem is not going to be the reason why I have to wait to get Valiant. It's not gonna, nope, not gonna happen. I need me that Doom. And I prepared, ranked up champions, got, units saved up, whole 9 yards. And I got that motherfucker. I placed, I believe, 25th in round 1. I got a grand total of 8 hours of sleep across well over 80 hours. I barely slept. I was just doing that arena because here's the thing. The way I saw it was the only thing more pathetic than spending 3 days grinding for pixels on a screen is to spend 3 days grinding for pixels on a screen and then not even getting it. So I made sure that if I was going to embark on this grind to acquire the 6-star Doctor Doom, then I was getting him. So I went all out. I got way more points than I needed to, but we got him. That was still when only the top 100 would get the 6-star champion. And yeah, Doom's incredible, phenomenal. So for the act, which is, well, the act of what? You mean story content? Because I'm asking if you're looking for an attacker, a defender, or a dual threat. But if you're just saying for questing, yeah. Just curious. Yeah, so I got that Doom. Nowadays, it's much easier to target what champions you want. They have champion selectors. That's nice. On one hand, it promotes spending more, which makes me sad. On the other hand, it means we can better get the champions that we actually want, because nowadays, this kind of stuff doesn't have to happen anymore, where you spend years grinding for, or spend years hunting for a champion. Nowadays, you just do the content, and there are nexuses, there are selectors. This was before the nexus. Yes, story content. I know, right? Gotta the Abyss. Back in my day, back in my day, you could sell champions. Back in my day, you actually had to use units to get parry and dexterity. Yeah, any of those 3 Vasan are very good. They all handle a lot. Hyperion's nice, but I'd say that Kingpin and Carolina have more utility. And they all have very good damage. So I'd say whoever you like most of the 3, they'll all help you within the story. I know that that's kind of a half answer, but if you don't do Battlegrounds, then you don't need to worry about that. But yeah. So Doctor Doom was my, was sort of my muse that I could never quite acquire, because this was back before Nexuses were commonplace, and certainly before selectors existed at all. Definitely don't miss that. Doom is awesome though. I have him. I don't quite use him much nowadays because 6-stars don't have much use nowadays, but he's here. He matters. Yeah, Doom came very early in terms of rank 5. So did Hercules. So did Stealth. I did Aegon for the purpose of... Where is he? For the purpose of Necropolis. He was how I got Valiant. Yeah, he was how I got Valiant. Aegon for that. Scorpion was early too, because, you know, synergy with Stealth Spidey. Hulkling was very early. I think Nick Fury was too. Some of my more recent ones have been Ronin, Ultron, Ghost. Just checking. Super Skrull, Deathless Thanos. I did those while streaming, actually. Anti-Venom, very recent, as was Nico, as was Dracula. I got the 6-star Dracula from Arena too. Was nowhere near as hard as the Doom grind. Which is better, a Kingpin, Awakening Kingpin, or Aegon? Aegon needs very, very high sig. Kingpin doesn't need high sig. Aegon, you need to fully invest in. You should do a video series revisiting old content, recommending new champ synergies, etc. That's interesting. I should look into that. That's very fair. But yeah, much easier to get champions in Arena compared to back then. I know, right, Cantona? Disgusting. You might want to look away when I end up doing my 7-star rank ups, because you'll be vomiting all over the place. Anyways, yeah, that's what's up with my That's what's up with my 6 stars. Now for the big boys, 7 stars. Oh, I have another one to procure, but wait, I can wait a little bit. Within here, I some way somehow have 210 7 stars, and some way somehow I'm only missing 31. That used to be 27, but with the update, they threw in 4 more, which was Doctor Strange, Kitty Pryde, the Star-Lord, and Toad. There are only, I think, 8 of these champions that are actually in the basic pool, most of which were only recently sees 12 rank 4 Draculas. 7 years, you can practically drive now. I know, right? Also, hi there, the big sheep. Nice to see you. Yeah, so Corvus, X-Force, Idun, Namors and Incursion Crystals, but still. Omega Red, Prowler, She-Hulk, and Leader. I think that's 8. There's like 8 champions that aren't locked and exclusive. So, doing pretty well, in my opinion. Stayed up for basically a week straight to get 3-star Doctor Strange back in the day. Well, that's a throwback, isn't it? As you can see by some of the champs that I don't have, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna be chucking $600 at this game in any singular vicinity. But yeah, so I'm missing that Red Guardian. Missing all of that stuff. Would you rather I make a Realm of Legends speedrun with Luma, Null, Kingpin, or X-23? Well, I mean, out of solidarity, I gotta go with my Slicer, but in terms of what I'd be most interested in, I kind of think Lumatrix. That would be very interesting. As for my 7 stars, 210. I have 107 at rank 1. I have 41 at rank 2. 41 at rank 3. And 21 at rank 4, but that is soon to change. My first 7-star was War Machine. He's shit. He's still rank 1. My first 7-star rank 2? Likely either Hulk or Bishop. I know some early ones were... Korg and Sasquatch. Oh. Yeah. First rank 3 was Bishop. I got a mutant 2-3 from Necro. And then the second one was Hulk. Got me Valiant. My first 7-star rank 4 was Warlock. Epoch. I got a Tech Gem. And that was that. In terms of my rank 4s, yeah, it went... Damn, I forget the order nowadays. Crazy. Wow. Well, I know I can go first ones for each class. First Science was Nefaria. First Skill was Nick. First Mutant was Onslaught. First Cosmic was Deathless Thanos. First Tech was Warlock. First Mystic was Kashala. And you might be disgusted with this, but my first 7-star was Patriot. But yeah, barring the recent, there's a lot of rank 4s recently. So Hulkling, Chavez, Jack-o'-lantern, Carolina, no. X-23, no. Why do I forget the order? Makes me so sad. Okay, Van Oog, I'm lying slightly because my account's anniversary is on the 6th, but it's late 5 right now, but I just needed some time so I could do my rank ups and then get the remaining points in Battlegrounds on Tuesday, so I don't have to rush and not sleep at all. Why do I forget the order of my rank ups? That makes me very sad. I've been cursed with Sentry. He was my first of every star order for some strange reason. Holy shit. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I did of the Heart of Fire champs, I did Nick Fury, then I did Fantman, then I did Tigra. Kashala was my first Sig 200, and that was on purpose because I kept Warlock at 199 because I really wanted Kashala to be my first Sig 200. She good girl. And yeah, that's what's up. Most recently, Spider Time. Hell yeah. In terms of relics, I mean, nothing too crazy. Just got those regular 7-star ones. The egg one, hell yeah. 6 stars, got a few rank 4s, that top row, they're rank 4s. When I get some relic SIGs, I try and put them in there. I can take the Spidey 2099 one to rank 5, but I'd rather wait until I get a champion that's higher SIG, like the Scarlet Witch one and the egg one. Hi there, Tristan. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. Who was your first Ascended 6-star, though? I believe it was Hercules. Either Hercules or Stealth Spidey. Those two were always fighting for, you know, the firsts of my account. Third was definitely Doom. Fucking love Doom. And yeah, this was not common to do, but I would max out all of my relics. I likely showed this last year. But I had all my relics. Yeah. And it took a long time before I got all of the 5-star Battlecast ones to rank 5. No, rank 4, pardon. But I did, and then right when I did, they started making the StatCast, which obviously isn't a bad thing, but it's like, we got a long way to go. We have a very, very, very long way to go to get all these up, to the point where I don't even feel like trying. So there's that. So many relics, you just can't really rank all of them up. Yeah, 6 stars. I don't have many 6-star ones ranked up because I was focusing on the 5-star ones for so long, but I digress. Anyways, so that's all of that baggage. I still feel guilty that I haven't quite given as much backstory as I did in the previous one, but we do what we can here. But now it is time for the roster growth. Actually, first, what I should do is sort by tier and by owned. So we're just gonna take a peek at how things are right now, the history of this account before we start changing it, where we are now, looking at all those 7 stars. Ooh, shiny Miles. I think my only shinies are shiny Miles and shiny Hulkling. 7-star relics. I got, like, barring the egg one, I got one at rank 2, and I think I got one duped. Hey, Stealth. Kashala was a decently early 6-star rank 5 too. But yes, the history of the account of Volatility. 7-year Vol-iversary, hell yeah. But we're not done yet. We're gonna make some gains here. Rest assured. Also, I hope everyone's doing well. If I haven't said hello to some people, please forgive me there. Yeah. Can't wait to... No! Brayden, no! How dare you! Yeah, by the way, I think I did this live. I accidentally got Iron Fist live, and... Oh, I didn't share this? I don't think I did. But there was some instance, I cannot remember the exact details, but where I think I got an Immortal Iron Fist, like, I think I got 2 in 1 opening of 10 crystals, which that's probably one of, if not the luckiest things that has ever happened in my time playing MCOC. I could be wrong on that. I should check. Probably won't, but I should. But to my memory, it was something like that where I got 2 6-star Immortal Iron Fists back to back. I know that I, like, yeah, look at the SIG. I may have put an AG into him. I wouldn't doubt it, but I didn't put that many stones into him. That was crazy. Just saying. Wow, the new Strange looks very cool. Anyways. I have a lot of the 6-star trophy champs now, despite not trying, which is nice. So we got all this. You stole mine, methinks. I only have them as a 4-star. Meanwhile, I don't think I have the 4-star one. I have the 3-star, I believe, but not the 4-star. Game's starting to lag a little now. It's like you've been playing me, or not really playing me, for too long, and now I'm hot and scared. Please leave me alone. To which I say, no, there's still ample stream left to go in terms of the rank ups. Come on. But we're just gonna stroll. They should give him a buff. OG Thanos and Kang too. Yeah. Yes, the history of my account. Before we make some changes. Nothing super significant, but we'll get there. There's a lot of champions I have here. So, pardon me there. But they're going. Look at them go. Even in 7-star form? An Iron Fist with guns and chi bullets is in this summoner's choice, so I don't see him getting buffed. That's fair. I mean, if they end up making that champion at least. Now the 2 stars. I love 2 stars. I love 2 stars so much. Oh my god, look at my collection. I am more proud of this than basically anything else on my account. I want all the 2 stars. 2 stars excite me more than 7 stars do because that's just the way I am. I fucking love 2 stars. Oh my god. I wish I could just keep getting them. Anyways, prestige bump from the 12 new forces is going to be chunky. Yes, indeed, Tim Ash. And we're almost done. Yeah, there we go. Look at it. Boom, boom. Which then means we have a total of 1,675 champions. 614 at rank 1. 128 at rank 2. 401 at rank 3. 347 at rank 4. 185 at rank 5. Maxed, 657. Ascended, 104. Unowned, well, 3 total, but yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't get the Coliseum rewards yet. They've been waiting on those, haven't they? And yeah, so that's what's up. I think I will do the rank 4s first, which, alrighty. Let's start with the classes. Let's get the 7 stars. Each class, science. We will be ranking up 2 champions. I need to discern what ones I'm going to be using the rank up gems on rather than, yeah, but we'll figure it out. Within the science class, there are 2 champions that I would like to take to rank 4. If anyone would like to make guesses, go right for it. Yeah. Kind of curious to see people's thoughts on the matter. And as I stated previously, I picked Spidey 2099 from the Banquet Selector, one of the final milestones of the Realm event, which completes my trilogy. I have Stark, I have MCOC, and now I have Spidey 2099. 100k bleeds that are essentially infinite. Oh my god. Well, Scorpion's already ranked up. Well, let's do the meta one first. Also, just to show you prior, my prestige, 32389. This is what's up. We'll do the meta one first. And it took me forever to have my Photon get those silver stars. And she only got those silver stars because I used an AG on her because I was tired of waiting. She may only be Sig 1, but she is Photon. She's fun to use. Late Cantoner. Oh, hey Liam, nice to see you. Hope all is well. But yes, Photon. I will take her to rank 4. I'll relish having a higher prestige while it lasts. I see, I see. But yes. Commencing the ranking. Not that you're anything particularly special, Photon. I'm just going by classes. Alas. Let us go. And rank 4 Photon. I may end up needing to get more ISO and whatnot. But hey, that's alright. Oh, hey Tim! I'm seeing some correct guesses. So there's Photon. Oh, big girl. Where's the prestige at now? 32.4. The other one, we've gotten a couple of correct guesses. Now, this is a champion who I used to despise because I kept pulling them from the Titan Crystal way back when, and it frustrated me because I wanted cooler champions. And then Fintech himself was like, hey, you really should give it a whirl. You'll probably change your mind. And he was very right, because I am now an ample supporter of Luke Cage, to the point where I've been wanting to take him to rank 4 for a while. And he's finally gonna happen. Congratulations, Luke Cage, on your rank 4. He is our next selection. The fun rank up must be Red Hulk, if not the Man of Ants. But yes, Luke Cage. He's only like Sig 40. That's alright though. He only needs first time boot, but we'll work to sigging up the relevant champions eventually. Luke Cage, such a good champion. How could I have been so blind? My god. I need to learn Luke Cage. Oh, he's extremely easy. You use light attacks to place the exhaustion. I believe heavy puts a debilitate, makes his debuffs last longer. And then when you use the special 2 and they have a few concussions on them, and they have a few exhaustions on them, it converts to concussion with increased potency against Mystic champions to the point where you just completely shut them down. Luke Cage is fucking nuts. Anyways, he's rank 4 now. Where's the prestige at? 32.5k. There they are. They're in there. Oh, the rank 3s are getting pushed out. Now, onto the skill class. We're going to be doing 3, believe it or not. And they each occupy a different category, in my opinion. One is an old reliable that I have been using forever. A very early rank 3 of mine, I think it was within the first 8, within my first 8 rank 3s. And I happened to luck out. Well, I lucked out and I didn't luck out. Back during the Omega Days Crystal event, a lot of people were using a lot of units to try and get some of those Omega Days champions because they were, some of the best available 7 stars at the time. And I opened so many of those, I forget if they were Paragon or Valiant crystals, most likely Valiants. And I opened a lot, and I didn't get a single 7 star. I definitely didn't spend for the event, but still, it was a fair bit of units. And I didn't get a single 7 star. And I only went to the milestones, the milestone that gave you a guaranteed 7-star 7-star Omega Days champion. So the only 7-star I got from that whole event, and thus the only Omega Days 7-star that I got, was Mole Man. And I've been using him extremely consistently ever since. His playstyle smooth, covers a lot of ground, great champion. And I really should rank him up. So I'm going to do that now. He also gets a little bit of a bonus, but we'll get there. He definitely deserves it. Look at that stealthy. I know, right? I know. Isn't he fucking beautiful? You know it, Tristan. Anyways. Mole Man deserves it. He has more than proven his capabilities on my account. He has earned his keep. and it was kind of overdue. Really should have taken him up prior, but hey, better late than never, and he still definitely got a lot of love. But Shang, I know, right? Sad face. So what is that? Does that bump us up at all? I think a slight bit. But let's do a little bit more. Champion info. Oh my god. Use items. I got AGs. Watch this. Loving my rank 4 stealth. I love mine too. Hello there, it's fluid. And get awakened. Bitch. Sorry, Mole Man, you're very sweet. Oh, did he not even... He doesn't even... His prestige is so low. His prestige is so low, oh my god. Oh no. So, a pick of a champion that I have used a ton and, you know, is a long time, the Woken, I know, the big sheep, we'll get there, I swear. Yeah, so, an old champion in my roster that I've used a lot and has earned their keep. We have that. A new champion that has entered my roster and is very powerful. And not that it really matters, but everyone's taking this asshole to rank 4. And he's real good, and especially since nowadays most science champions have, not most, but it is more commonplace to find science champions having access to severe debuffs, which cannot be purified or cleansed. The way to counter that is with endurance. But there's also another way, and it's that if you're Kingpin, you really don't have to worry, because it's fine. You're just Kingpin. I need some more T6CC. Sentinel, Starkey, or Yondu to awaken. They all benefit from it. Who are you going to use the most? Let me... All of this describes Patriot, no way. Oh my god. So he's a new champion. He's a new champion. And he's going to rank 4. We'll work on sigging him up over time. His sweet spots are 1, 65, and 200 as, as kind of implied. That's the thing with Kingpin. Pretty low maintenance champion. Severe debuffs for him. It increases his combat power rate and I believe his attack. So despite the fact that he cannot purify them, it's still really, like, he likes having those debuffs on him. And he is Kingpin and he will take that. So boom. Another rank 4. Is he gonna even crack my top 30? No, he didn't. He didn't get in there. Nope. Oh, poor boy. The Sig 1 King. Then, there's another one. To fit the third category, this is a champion who's been in my roster for a very long time, but I have not used them at all. And it's not someone who you're going to think, they're not even on screen right now. There's a reason, because I haven't used them at all. We go down and we think, you know, we got some good champions here. Didn't get Punisher, can't rank him up. But we got some good champions here. I wish I had Blade duped, I'd take him to rank 3. But no, he isn't. Oopsies. But we look and we go, champions with defensive capabilities. Perhaps, you know, somewhat more uncommon pick. So there's less overlap in terms of a Battlegrounds deck. Who knows? Just, you know, good defenders and whatnot. And there's certain defenders who not necessarily have fallen out of favor, but you don't see them as often because of typical, the more typical meta defenders, the Serpents, the Dark Phoenixes, the Yelenas, the Yelenas, the Bullseyes, the McFuries, the Enchantresses, Spider-Womans, etc., etc. So some oldies get forgotten, similarly to how I took Nova to rank 3 because people forget how annoying Nova is to fight. champion who I would place in a similar category, but also similarly to Nova relies on high sig, is Killmonger. And within my 6-star roster, Kingpin was a very, very early rank 4 of mine. There were some deals that dropped, I used units on them, and I took that Killmonger right to rank 4, and I took him to max sig. Killmonger is an absolute bitch to fight. Or a bastard, whatever you prefer. There are very few champions who just effectively shut him down. You either need champions who do not take like reverberation, thorns damage, or armor break, which, thinking in the context of Battlegrounds specifically, there are not many champions that you see commonly in there. There are a lot of champions who can do him decently enough, but it's still risky. If champions plays active debuffs on him, he gains a ton of power. You know, he's very, very tanky, so he wastes time. He wastes time, he's real tanky, you can't crit him, gains a ton of power, and has that reverb, and if you don't have a way to counteract that, you can lose a lot of your health that way. In terms of the champions who just really shut him down, it would be Nefaria, Deathless Thanos, Nefaria, Jean Grey, Cull Obsidian, Medusa. Those are the only common ones you see in decks. I know that's kind of a generalization, but still. Lots of other champions can do him decently enough, but it is not as straightforward as you would think. And I know because I've fought a lot of Killmongers. I know how to fight him very well, but he still gets me sometimes. So I figured, you know what? Let's do a bit of a quirky rank up and take up Killmonger. So I will be using gems as I do not have the catalysts, the T6CC remaining. Love when people try to take my Killmonger with Jean and spoon feed him power. That is true. That is very true. But we're gonna take Killmonger up and we're gonna feed him some stones. He's Sig 80 naturally, but we're gonna take him to max Sig. Skill 2 to 3 gem, yes please. So in terms of the rank ups that I've done so far, this is number 5. I did Luke Cage, I did Photon, I did Moleman, Kingpin, and now Killmonger. So keep count. Don't lose count, everyone. Oh my god. That power gain killed my Ant-Man in War the other day. Oh. I'm sorry, Braden. Rest in peace, Ant-Man. It's easier to fight him baiting special 2s. I mean, yeah, you typically want to go for a special 2. He doesn't have that, like, reduced range. He can throw it across the screen. Most champions, you need to be within a certain distance in order for them to consider throwing it. And yes, Tim. Ah, yeah. Excellent rank up. Thank you. And he will be getting a generic 3 to 4 gem. Congratulations, Killmonger. Perhaps not an especially meta pick, but you will annoy many people on defense. And I admittedly have quite a soft spot for Killmonger offensively as well. I wish he did a little better. I wish he was a bit of a better champion. But the way the way he controls, the way he plays is really, really nice. I really like it. Feels super smooth, especially given that he's an older champion. Yeah, Killmonger just feels smooth like butter to play. He was an early 4-star rank 5 on my account, as well as a 5-star rank up. Use that fucker all the time. He's really fun. I wish he did a little more damage, but he's so fun. So it's just, I like Killmonger. What can I say? And he still is annoying on defense. Are you joining the rank 4 Nova gang today? Oh my god. Who knows? You'll have to wait and see. So there he is. That definitely does affect my prestige. Oh, okay, there he is. But the Siggening. Use items. Skill stones? Yes. Ooh. Sig 90. We can do a little better than that, though. Hey, watch this. You want to see 100 Sig stones disappear? Just like that. Super straightforward, super easy. You want to see them disappear? Bam, there you go. And then check it. I think I beat you in Prestige for one more rank up, maybe rank 2. Oh, hi there, Be Crafty. It was your first rank 3. Max Sig, rank 4 Killmonger. Terrifying. 32.7k. Alrighty, let's keep going. Skills are done. Time for mutants. I will be doing, I just want to make sure my notes. I will be doing 2. First one I'm pretty damn set on, and it's Domino. She real good. She was one of my first Max Sig champions. First Max Sig 7 stars. Well, I had her at 199 forever, and then once I got Kashala to Sig 200, I then put a bunch out. Super Soldier, is there a way to like half unsubscribe? Let's see. But yeah, no. Medusa number 6. Boom. Big girl. No, Domino, sorry. I think I said Medusa, right? Domino. My bad. So she's Max Sig. There's no champion who truly shuts her down. She's so annoying. She's another old but always a pain in the ass no matter what type of champion. Sometimes you fight her and it goes super easy. Other times you fight her and it's an absolute shit show and you never want to play this game again. The duality of Domino. But there she is. Max Sig, rank 4, 32.9. How many rank 4s are we at total now? 27. Okay. Now let's, no. Domino was my first rank 4 due to Ares? Oh, shit. Oh, you got a mutant gem. Didn't feel like doing Soren at the time? That's fair. Now, I was debating between Jean Grey and Captain Britain. But I figured, I've been ranking up. I've planned to rank up a fair few defenders. Because now it's at the point where rank 4s are kind of raining from the sky. You know, you don't have to be as precious with it. I was like, I've been doing a lot of defenders. I don't want to rank up more champions. I'm just going to use it on defense. And also, the Britain, I did put an AG into her. She got that Sig 1. I was X23 at rank 4. She has that toe claw. And it slices. Also, hi there. Welcome back. I remember you. And then Jean, like I said earlier in this stream, from opening so many Titans trying to get Dracula, she is a natural Sig 120. So, short term, better for Prestige until I can start getting some more Sig Stones. And then long term, I mean, she's fun to use. I like using her. Dual threat. Yeah. So, I'm going to go with Jean. This would be, so Photon, Luke, boom, boom, boom. This is 7. This is the 7th rank for this stream. Boop. Jean Grey, super cool. And this will be a good boost to my prestige. Won't complain about a rank 4 Cap Britain being prevented from the contest. Yeah, for what it's worth, I'm doing all of you a favor. There she is. Big girl. We're at 33k. On to Cosmic, that I already had 5 rank 4s for. So I was like, damn, I gotta wait a while before I do Cosmic again. But guess what? I caved. I'm doing Medusa. I really like Medusa. Fucking love Medusa, actually. And I'm taking her as number 8. I love Medusa, and she's going to get a Cosmic Awakening gem. You rank 4 Dazzler, Overkill, and more big time. Ooh, congratulations. But yeah, I love Medusa. She real good. I cannot believe that they buffed her. She was already incredible. Now she's even more incredible. And I wanted the 7-star for a long time. I took up the 6-star for that reason. Maxed out the 6-star because I just really like using her. And I used to use the 4-star all the fucking time. So there she is. And she's gonna get gemmed. Oh, hey there, Jake-o'-lantern. The big deuce. Yes, indeed. I think it was a GSN. If you're still here, there you go. Get gemmed. Oh, shit. So there she is. I don't think she's gonna increase my prestige much. If at all. Did she show up? Let me see. Oh, she's there. So that's the rank 3s that are left. Are Bullseye, Deathless, She-Hulk, and Viv Vision. There are 3 left. Yeah. Oh, of course. So Cosmic is done for that rank up. Might do Nova next. We'll see. Now for tech. There are certain champions that I talk up a lot and then I don't touch them for some reason, and you know, I'm a nasty, massive hypocrite or whatever. What have you. A pretty early rank 3 of mine, a champion who is known to be very nasty on defense, but one whom I deem to be incredibly underrated on offense. Hi there, I see you. Nice to see you. Hope all goes well. Seeing you. And, you know, it's overdue. I'm taking Red Skull to rank 4. This is number 9, I believe? Rank 4, number 9? And yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to this one in particular. I love using him on attack. I take onslaughts with this guy. He's real cool. I love his utility. I love that his playstyle is very flexible. You can play him in a lot of different ways. He definitely benefits from his dupe. I'd say that he's not a good attacker unduped, but I have mine dupes. And yes. I love Red Skull. Red Skull's awesome. So he's getting that rank 4. He's not especially high sig, and I'm cool to kind of keep sigging up Jack. I find that his sig level matters more for Red Skull. Oh, I would have unsubbed if you said arcade there. Oh shit. And thank you, Live Edits and Funky Mushrooms, for the anniversary of my account. I appreciate it. He's not real as a 7-star. Don't ask why. He's just not. Damn. So Red Skull, I believe he's like sig maybe 60 or something. There he is. Oh, Bullseye, She-Hulk, and Viv Vision. They're holding strong. Let me see what sig this guy's at. I love Red Skull. His phone's starting to slow down a fair bit now. Oh, sig 80. Okay. Proud president of the Arcade Hate Club. F that guy. He got a lot easier to fight after people learned how to fight him through Wheel of Fate. Also, I'm gonna do another one here. This was a champion that I actually picked from a spring cleaning rare champion selector. Not quite rare champion as in trophy champion, but ones that are not in the basic pool. And I picked Sentinel. I like Sentinel. Sentinel's cool. Was kind of debating between him and Stark Spidey. Maybe even Yondu if I end up liking Yondu a lot. But sometimes you gotta make decisions, and sometimes you don't always know entirely why you make those decisions, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And there he is. Except I need to refresh on some T4A. And that'll be that. So let's be radiant. If it'll choose to load. If it'll choose to load. What content should I do since I'm Paragon? Just keep going in story. One, two, three, come on. Come on. I hope you're doing well too, Fire Rose. Yeah, no, it's getting slow now. Sorry about that. That long shot destroys Sentinel. Oh, I suppose that extends to anyone who isn't immune to Incinerate or Fate Seal. Yeah. Come on. So yeah, I don't think Sentinel will be an unwise rank up. So, you know, sometimes we just gotta make decisions. I had to be decisive in preparing for this stream. And hey, there he is. Sentinel. Might do Stark or Yondu next, depending on how I'm feeling. Phone got heart problems. So do I. Hi there, Hilgen Dwarf. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you for stopping by. Tech. I'm glad that I have the ISO for this. I'm kind of surprised, truth be told. But yeah. Boom. Coliseum rewards come tomorrow. Oh, okay. So there's that Sentinel. $33.4K. Now I do need to snag some T7B, which I can do, in order to have the stuff prepared for the last rank up I'll be doing without a gem. Just do Stark and Yondu both. Yeah, I mean, when I get the resources. So this to finish it off. How much am I missing? I have to get 2. And then, yeah, that pushes me to 2. And then, yeah. Let's see. Come on. Looking forward to those rewards. I forget what's even in the Coliseum rewards. But yeah, okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, it's starting to be sad. Let me plug it in. I saw that it was low on battery. How dare you try and buy a T7B? Yes, kabam. Yes, lots of T7B. Jealousy of people with 400K ratings. It's just because I say. Did I end up getting the... Yes, I did. Okay, we're at 3 now. So, last class, Mystic. We already know one. We already know one. But the other one is going to come as a surprise. And, hey, we all have our reasons. Sometimes we should have a little bit of fun when we play this game. And sometimes those decisions will be questionable. Still useful, but, yeah. Here's the thing. Do I need to like using this champion offensively? Not necessarily. Am I allowed to just have a laugh? Yes. I realize what I'm saying also applies to Dracula, but that wasn't what I meant. But here's the thing. Sometimes we must appreciate and invest in a bovine. And that's what I'm gonna do. I need more T4A. Fuck. Let me get more T4A. Oh, man. Did I? Alliance. Okay, that gets me 1. Battlegrounds. How much does that get me? Unfortunately kind of expensive, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, Radiance, gotta use it. for that nice big piece of beef. We must appreciate the bovines of society. Cows, moo. He's wearing clothes. He's dapper. Look at him go. Doesn't he read books? Yes. So guess what, Rintra? You're going to rank 4. Hell yeah. Bovine boy for the win. Moo. Let's level his cow ass up. Sadly, I missed Rintra in the Titan and he continues to elude me in the basic pool. You'll get him soon enough, rest assured. I mean, to tell me I shouldn't just grind units, grind arena for units and battlegrounds for radiance. I know. Novel concept. Enjoy the game you play. I forget that one too, admittedly, quite a bit. Sometimes I wonder why I'm here, but I sure am here, and here we go. So Rintra. The last one, I believe I've made no secret. The cow got a sword, and he uses it like one. Fuck yeah. Guess 1 out of 12 of those be gambling odds. Should buy some tickets. Did Rintra make the cut? He didn't even, he's Sig 20. He's not even Sig 1. Oh, that's tragic. But, the last one I have made no secret. I've been hunting for this bastard. He's the last one I didn't get in the Titan. And he's gonna show up. Dracula shall be appreciated and hopefully eventually buffed because they really should do that. But he's going up. My boy Starkey didn't get a rank 4 soon enough, soon enough. And from his death, he shall rise with all the powers of darkness. Yes, Tim. You are the Dracula master. There shall be none better than you. I can only hope to reach some degree of enlightenment. But we must start by ranking him. Maybe someday I will get close to your capacity. But for now, we will show our love, we will show our faith. And that's what's up. So up he goes. Drac up for the love of the game. Exactly. Not all rank ups need to be account changing. It's alright. We're also going to use the Founder's Gem. I originally meant that for stealth, but hey. Dracula over Pav is madness. Well, I happen to be one crazy bastard, so it's alright. I'm missing from the current pool, hoping to get him in the March rollover. I hope you get him too. C1 push with Dracula when? Immediately. Right now. And yes, the boy shall get a generic gem. Boom. There he goes. Get leveled. Get ranked. And soon enough, get sigged. I have none left. That's nice. Well, time for basic. Time for basic ISO. No, actually, that's a waste. There we go. Deathless Thanos goes on alert. I'm gonna get him. Dracula can technically do fights with 0 hits, so he's just that quick. Is his dupe any good? Not necessarily. He doesn't need it. But here he is. And watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make all of you real mad. This is unrelated, but yeah. I have a Mystic, but I also have 3 generics. Guess what I'm about to... Guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to use a generic on him. Prince of Darkness? Bet your ass. Where's he at? He showing up in my roster at all? Is he in here? No, he isn't. Tragic. That's gonna change very soon. He's actually quite decent in Prestige. But let's go. Let the signing commence. Mystics? Yes, please. In about 3 to 5 business days. is Tag Meteor. Is that the attack one or the defense one? Prove the world wrong. Yes, I shall. Why is his health so low? 33.6. Where is he? There. Oh, shit. Top row. Top row. Dracula rank up in this economy. I know. I'm just insane, aren't I? So that's 12 rank 4s in one stream. Probably not a new record because some people are crazy. Also, something I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna use an Awakening Gem on Yondu because he seems kind of cool and I took him to rank 3. There you go, Yondu, good boy. I need to see if I like the Veeder before using an AG on him. Nico needs SIGs and I don't have SIGs because I used them on Dracula. So yeah, signature stones, guess what? Futon's gonna get some love. We love you, Futon. Yay. Yay for Futon. 33.6, did she not make it go up? Futon, hey. Mutant. And I agree, Brayden, like, not necessary to like ascend them right away. Rank up ascension champs, like you'll be able to ascend them. It's all good. It's fine. Oh, also these. Okay, for you. This really is a purging of my account's resources. You getting any SIGs from the T5 Aples? 2. Got them twice. As for tech, who did I rank up? Sentinel probably benefits the most from it. His prestige is probably bad though, which is a shame. How about this? Wait, we can get... Let's get Red Skull to like 100. Let's just be nice, even though he doesn't need it. $101. And what does Sentinel Sig do again? Let's see. Man, I never see those arrows unfilled. That's interesting. Other than Intimidate. Sig level. I mean, Jack likes that regen. Also, Sig 200 Jack is kind of scary. But we can, you know, we can spread the love. Share the love. Let's go. Yeah. One. Let's... 115. Boom. I don't really know what I'm doing or why, but that's alright. You don't need to ask. You know what? Yeah, get him to Sig level 2. Big boy. Anything I really need to do with the especially Sig the Pen Champs? 33.8, damn! That's kind of crazy. So I think the rank 3s are sufficiently kicked out. Oh, Bullseye. Bullseye hangs strong. What a guy. Yeah, I need to get Chavez sigged up. So, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 19. Yeah, okay, so 19 of my 30, my top 30 rank 4s are max sig. Jean just happens to have decent prestige, so she goes above some of the 200s. 19 of 30. So we can still make a lot of growth in that way. I have more SIGs to use. I'll get to it. I feel like I'll get to it soon. Just a matter of discerning, like, yeah, what do I do? Yeah, I know it's a purging, but we'll follow through soon enough. I also did have some sort of lower rank ups to do, but I won't worry about that for now. but I would like to end this stream by doing something that I did last time. To anyone who knows, during the last account, oh my god, he's right at the top. I'm not going to include 1 stars in this, it does not apply. During last year's account tour stream, we partook in an event that I referred to as the Wokening. Now, our Wokening is significantly smaller this time around, largely in part due to last year's Wokening. But we're going to make sure, barring 7 stars, we do not have a single unduped champion present. Again, barring 7 stars, I'm not quite that crazy. So 4 stars, what do we got? Let's check our class gems. We gotta try and be. We're gonna be no. We're gonna try and be mindful here. Mr. Knight? No, it's not night. It's morning because he's woke. Science? High evolutionary? No. I fucking hate him. But in terms of evolution, he is woke. So there's that. It's modern day. What you gonna do? Huh? Silver Samurai? He may be in touch with old traditional roots, but he's also woke. And then the Destroyer? Stupid furnace-faced fuck. But get woke. All of our 4 stars are extremely woke. As for 3 stars, what do we got left? Only 2. Wow. Oh wowie. Lizard? I mean, lizards can't really think, so they also can't be hateful, which means he's waking the fuck up. Get woke. And then, we already talked about Silver Samurai. I guess he has a younger brother. And his younger brother was taught from the best, so he's woke. So all the 3 stars, they're woken up. Oh, hi there. Sorry, Rendra. Love from India. Thank you. Love from Canada. On to 5 stars. How many are slept? How many are asleep? Only, oh my god, only 2. Lizard again? What? Why are you here? Wake up, brother. It's your time. And also for Vox? Well, not that it's especially related, but I remember one of my first ever videos was a tutorial on how to solo the, I think it was a blank of blank Annihilus using Vox, and the little drawing I did of him was sweet. And when kind of describing his character, I wrote it as Vox, and then in brackets, parentheses, Vox with a lisp. And, that shows acceptance. He's waking up to ash and dust. All of our 5 stars are woke. It's a very, very progressive crowd. Now, we have more 6 stars to get woke. Allow us to begin. Do I have any science 6-star AGs? Well, yes I do. So, Nefaria, he may be an older gentleman, but he flies. You gotta sleep, but after you sleep, you do wake up. Unless he levitates while sleeping, you gotta be woke for that. Spider-Woman? I mean, severe debuffs? Doesn't really feel too woke. It honestly is quite oppressive, but I'm going to try and offset that by waking her the fuck up. And Yellow Jacket? Hornet? Wasp? That's not nice. Don't sting me. I would say go back to sleep, but you need to wake up. What skill champs? Patriots bitch ass. I wish you would stay asleep. I wish you would go comatose and you would never see the light of day again. But you are a part of my roster and therefore you are no exception. Patriot, I'm waking you up. It's time to go to school, brother. And now, Frankencastle. Zombies. Frankenstein. Zombies. They're kind of undead, but, they gotta be somewhat awakened in order to bite you and whatnot. I don't think that's what Frankenstein actually did, but you get my point. Mutant, Holy AG Collection. Hey, I hoard. What's up? Gentle? The Gentle Giant. I hate him, but he's woke. North Star, I feel as though it goes without saying, it would be very strange if he was asleep. So, there you go, brother. Cassandra Nova, bald. She's so fucking bald. So, absolutely, wake up. Frankenwoke. I know that's, yeah. Jack-o'-lantern? I mean, pumpkins are pretty cool. They have the lights inside them, so, I mean, it would be kind of hard to sleep with a candle inside of you. So I don't know how this guy managed to make it, but he's up. What's up? Either anxiety, the Patriot hate gotta be motivated at this point. Not for any anti-woke reason, I can declare that much. And then who's the last one? Kang. Kang seems like the Kang and Isophine. Pardon. This is fine though. Isophine, I mean, idol champion. Multiple entities at once. It's rather unwoke of me to continuously forget that when referring to the idol champions. But hey, that's what's up. Isophine is always... She woke. No, they woke, sorry. Fuck it. Last one's up, Kang. Now you look at that face. That doesn't look... I mean, he may be awake, but he's very angry, and I don't think he's that understanding. So, I mean, he's the last one. He's stubborn. Get with the times, old man. Wake up. So our 6 stars are woken up. Now we gotta get to the 2 stars. Alrighty, let's go. Cosmic symbioids and anti-venomoids. I don't think they have thoughts, so I'm just gonna convince them to wake up. There you go. Congratulations. Get woke. Where are they at? Spider-Woman, we've been over this. Your sister should have taught you by now. But wake up. And you too. Where are they at? Dracula? I mean, vampires. The whole thing is they're dead, but they're no, he woke up. He wakes up, he gets the castle, and then they break he dies, the castle breaks, and then the castle comes back every so often. You gotta wake up for that. Hey, Drac, wake the fuck up. It's your time. What else do I have? Skill? Again, you two don't think, so that's it. You don't even have eyes. And, you know, Frankencastle, small boy, easy to mold, zombie boy, you're gonna wake up. Congratulations. Now, what else? Tech and mutant. Shit, do I not have any? Uh-oh. I think I need to go dumpster diving for AGs. We will do that, and we'll do it quickly. As I need to be on my way pretty soon. These are the ones that give it. Come on. 1, 2. It's helpful, but I need a little more. No tech. That's annoying. And some Canada person keeps shaking him. And it's me. One. Oh, shit. 3. Ooh, 3. Okay, I might be able to make that work. I didn't, like, count hardcore, but hey. It's alright. I don't like that they start stacking these at the bottom. That's annoying. But hey. Sentinel bot, you're a robot, but you're gonna be woke. And Samurai, how many times do I gotta talk to you about this? Wake up, brother. It's okay. And then tech, you don't think, it's fine. So just wake up. You got this. And the generics. Yeah, Zola, you're a pretty crafty dude. I don't like you. I wish you'd stay asleep, but you're part of my roster, so you gotta wake up. And Nimrod, you're a robot. I don't think robots can sleep or wake, but I'm gonna plug you in. There you go. And that's it. Now, 1 stars can't be duped, and I can't awaken all of my 7 stars. I'm sorry. I'm not quite that brawlic. So, barring 1 stars, Sig ability, get rid of that. Yeah, like 2 stars, nope, they're all duped. 3 stars all duped. 4 stars all duped. 5 all duped. 6 all duped. And then a grand total of 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 43. 43 7 stars are unduped, which means, well, 210 minus 43. 167 are duped. This is quick math. Could be wrong there. So let's give it one last scroll through while we salute. We salute the roster. We salute the newly woke. And after that, I'm going to spin the spider and I'm going to hightail it. I hope that you enjoyed this. Wait, let's, yeah, we can just do scroll down. I hope that you enjoyed. Canadian sign-offs as always. I hope that the part, wait, sorry, fuck. Canadian, no, not. I hope that you enjoyed. Canadian sign-offs as always. Sorry for the parts of the stream that weren't ideal, but thank you for contributing to the parts that were. I hope that the 12 new rank 4s meant something to you. There will be more rank 2s and rank 3s taking place rather shortly, but I gotta hightail it. So we can at least be happy with the concept of our rank 4s. I have over 30 now, and yeah, that's what's up. Get woke. I hope that all of you have a lovely rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. But I hope that it's lovely either way. Oh, Canada. Yes, indeed. Shoutouts to X23. She's cool and has a toe claw. Hell yeah. But we're scrolling. We'll get to the end at some point. It's a lot of champions after all. But yes, my account's 7-year anniversary has come a long way. And it will only continue to grow with time. I'll keep ranking up them 4 stars. I'll keep singing up everyone. I'll try and keep getting new 2 stars and getting way too excited about it. But yes, round 2 of the Wokening hath occurred. A much smaller one than last year's, but still potent nonetheless, in my humble opinion. And I didn't do rank ups during the original one, so I think people care about rank ups way more than the Wokening, so this should, pound for pound, be a more entertaining live stream. There you go. I hope this means something to you, because it sure means something to me. I have been playing this game every single day since January 6th, 2019, like a complete freak, and this is what I have to show for it. All of this. Should I have been doing something else? Yeah, probably. But do I regret it? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. There's certain things you can't quite trade for anything else. And I do have MCOC to thank for that. In part, thanks to all of you. It's true. Sounds stupid, but it's true. But yeah, now the 2 stars. I just gotta stare at all of them. Hey, Stealth. Love you. Oh my god. They're X23 high. Butter knives. And we're about to reach the end. Lads and potential lasses. There you go. That is my whole roster. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to spin the spider, hightail it, and I'll be back soon enough. Not exactly sure when, but the game goes on, therefore I must continue playing it. We end this stream at 33.8k prestige, and it doesn't update the rating right away. Yeah, 10.2 got up by almost like a quarter mil. Good lord. And now I get to spin the spider, and he is a 7-star, which makes me extremely happy. But yes, have a lovely rest of your day or night, depending on where you are, and I'll be back soon enough. I very much hope that you enjoyed. Goodbye.